Hello everyone, my name is Ben at TV Parts Today, and in today's video we're going to be teaching you how to remove the back plate as well as the boards from this Sony unit. It is model K-65XR30M2. If you are having display issues, we're going to be teaching you how to swap out the T-Con board and main board. If you are having power issues, we're going to be teaching you how to swap out that power supply board. And let's jump right into it. We have the back of the television laid out here. The first step is going to be to go through and get all of the screws out of the back plate. And the part that we're going to be focusing on is this plastic piece that's kind of raised. So this part right here that is sitting right behind the panel, we're not going to have to worry about taking that off, just this kind of raised plastic piece right here. Sony TVs are notorious for using a few different sizes of screws. So what I would suggest is getting a piece of paper, maybe making a small diagram of the back of the TV. And when we take a screw out, we can put it right onto the diagram right where it goes, just so we know where everything goes when we're putting it back together. But let's go ahead and get the screws out of here and we will move on to the next step. All right, so we'll do one more pass just to make sure that we didn't miss anything. We didn't miss any screws hiding in here anywhere. I'm not seeing any. This doesn't really feel like it's coming up very easily, so what I would suggest is just getting into one corner and kind of lifting it up a little bit. And we'll very gently be using just a very, very little bit of force to kind of pop the back plate up and away from the chassis. So I've got this corner kind of freed up, and I'm just going to make my way across the bottom. Just giving it just the very, very littlest amount of force necessary to get them to pop away. And everything is kind of starting to come away, and it did kind of feel like at the very top it was set into some clips vertically, so we would need to slide it kind of up as I was pulling everything out. But once we get that finished, this does just come off, giving us access to the boards in the back of the unit. The first board that we're going to be removing is the main board here, and the first step that we want to take with the main board is going around the outside and getting all the clips and connections away from the board. So we'll start here with this guy. There's going to be a clip on the back of the little plug here that we're going to depress with our finger or fingernail and just pull the whole thing straight away from the board. These two are ribbon cable connections. We're going to pop up the little black flap with our fingernail, and we're going to very gently get these to walk away from the main board. We don't want to be using a lot of force with these. We want to be very gentle. If we're meeting any resistance, we want to kind of just try to change up what we're doing and just kind of modify how we're pulling it out of there to try and get it to come away without any resistance. This guy right here is going to be similar to the first one, where it's got the clip on the back. We're going to depress that little lever. We're just going to pull the whole thing away from the board. Two more ribbon cable connections here. Same process. We pop up that little black flap with our finger or our fingernail. And then what we're going to do is very gently walk these out and away from those connections. This guy is going to be another one with the flap on the back of the clip. And this is a little bit of tight quarters here, but I think we can still get it. We depress that clip. This one is being very, very stubborn. So it kind of came out at an angle. We're just going to go ahead and pop it back in. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this piece of tape out of the way, just so we have a little bit more wiggle room here with this. So we depress the clip, pull it away from the board. Same thing here. There's a little lever on the back that we're going to depress with our finger, pull it away. Now it looks like there's just about 4 screws, and this should come away from the chassis. After the screws come out, we should be able to lift this up and away. There usually are, with Sony boards, there are adhesive pads that kind of set. There it goes. And they kind of double as thermal pads as well, but they kind of keep everything in place here. This is a little bit of finagling that we're going to have to do. Be careful about these clips. I did bend this out just a little bit trying to get this out, because there is a screw that's right underneath this cover for the HDMI ports and USB ports here. This is attached underneath the board. And these are those pads that I was talking about. They kind of work as an adhesive, but that is the main board for this unit. Next up is the sub power supply here, and the same process that we're going to take as we did with the main board. We're going to want to get the clips and connections away from the board first. All of these are very similar to each other. There is a small flap on the back of the plug that we depress with our finger, and it pulls the entire thing away. Depress the clip, pull the plug. Depress the clip and pull the plug. And we got 4 screws and this will come away. After the screws come out, this does just lift up and out, and that is the sub power supply for this unit. Next up is the main power supply here. Same process. We've got 2 clips that are almost identical, just 2 different colors. We're going to depress the clip on the back of the plug with our finger, and we're just going to pull the whole thing away from the board. Same thing here, depress the clip with our fingers. We just push down on it and then slide the whole thing out and away. We got a handful of screws here, and this should come away from the chassis. After the screws come out, this does just lift up and out of the television, and that's the power supply board for this unit. Last up here is the T-Con board, and it is located underneath this metal plate right here. So what we want to do is we kind of want to start at the very top, and we want to work our way down towards the T-Con board. So at the very top is the Wi-Fi board here. We're going to go ahead and get that off. First step with that is going to be to go ahead and get the ribbon cable connection popped up here. It's just a little black flap that we pop up with our fingernail, and then we can very gently pull that out of that slot. Get this screw right here out. And that does allow us to lift the entire thing up and away, and we'll see what we're working with here. This does feel like it is connected with some adhesive to this metal plate. I might try to leave this on here depending on screws. We are not going to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and very, very gently lift up on these ribbon cable connections just to get them to free up. Same thing here with the IR sensor. This is just another ribbon cable connection. We lift up on the black flap and we pull that little ribbon cable connector out of there. We'll lift up on these just to get them out of our way, and I'll show you why here in just one moment. There's a screw located directly underneath this ribbon cable. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get these 4 screws out next, and we'll see what we got working underneath. After the screws come out, we should be able to lift up on this metal plate. Just feel like there's a little bit of adhesive, probably some thermal pads that are setting on top of the ICs on the T-Con board. Those little thermal pads I was talking about. We can set that off to the side. The next step we're going to do here is get all of the connections away from the T-Con board. So this guy is going to have a little flap on the back of this plug. We're going to depress that with our finger and pull it directly away from the board. We have 4 ribbon cable connections. These are a couple, like 2 different styles of ribbon cable connections, but they do function identical. So we want to pop up the flap with our finger or fingernail, and we want to very gently walk these ribbon cable connections out and away from the board. And sometimes if they're being a little stubborn, if they feel like they're kind of stuck in there, just kind of giving it a very little bit of light pressure right where the ribbon cable meets the connector can kind of help free it up. Last one here. Now we just have 4 screws and the T-Con board should come away. After the screws come out, this does allow us to go ahead and pull the T-Con board off of here. It feels like there's a little bit of adhesive again underneath, another little thermal pad there, but that is the T-Con board for this unit. That's going to do it for today's video. If you have any questions about this or any other TV repair, you can give us a call at 930-212-1975, or you can send us an email to info@tvpartstoday.com. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.